doubles match of this cup, and really, you know, if it ever came down hill, it's two captains picks for singles, but you could see the value maybe picking some doubles if it ever got to that situation. All right, looks like he's trying to draw into the three. Yeah, what touch that is. This three is going to end up difficult. Can't mind this team if you're a Europe fan. And it's hard to explain really why that lead for Team Europe, but just huge what he's done and how he's doing it. There's a gap here. Match.
Such a disappointing Mosconi cup.
The way he was going to shoot it, I think Shane's the guy to shoot it. It's almost his bread and butter with the power. I thought it was going to be more Gorst, or a little tighter than normal. Maybe 3 7/8 really. Yeah, and I think from where he was. And that's what happens when you have to go into a.
Not in the way we might have expected.
Yeah, watch how the 8 hit the pocket, hit a little thick to one side. That's what cost him the cue ball.
Okay, so we talk about little moments here and there having a big impact. Oh, well, all sorts of things happening there. The 1 just missing, and then the 9 just missing.
Yeah, the same side pocket. It looks like they both caught the jaw. Of course, you're always watching the 1. Ended up a little short, the 9 a little long. But these two guys are going to get more action on the 9 than most of the players breaking, just because of the power. You know, they just get the balls moving a bit more.
Orlando.
Team USA, it's your choice.
Did kind of shoot the shot I thought he was going to shoot on the yellow 1. Options to get the safety. Yeah, like this. I think this is the best shot with all the balls there. All these balls in the vicinity of the 1. He can do a lot with this kick shot. Yeah, just kind of push it over.
These two Europe. Alcaide's individual record in Mosconi arguably even better. Very.
Well, I'm not sure that's the gap he was trying to find, but he did find.
Mentioned dogs. A chance now for the US to win another rack. They look to be heading the other way, but work to do yet. They only won 1. Singles was much more evenly matched, so they've got a fair bet. 2 racks the Europeans were in control of, but they've ended up losing them both. Gorst and Boening leads. Okay, Joshua Filler, his pair 2-0 down.
Maybe a little bit of a roll there. I think the cue ball was going to get lost. So what they're basically talking about is they really didn't have a whole lot of options.
Lost them all.
tough to get some separation.
We're seeing a bit of everything on this opening.
Similar to the 8-ball, he played safe there in the Philippines in such a big moment. A little shocked he went for it, but he thought there was a backdoor safety involved. He needs some help here. Maybe the 9-ball will help him. No, that clip on the pink. So now you have the right guy.
Just a classic filler shot, that. Okay.
Trying to draw this back for the pink on the opposite side. A little short with the arm work there, but I don't think Alcaide feels bad about things at the moment. Even the miss he had, he said, I thought I made it when I first hit it. That's what he was telling his partner.
Only needed 8-9 in the opening rack, but it was a tough shot on the 8.
It in, but you don't want to fall straight on the black 8. Made sure he hit it hard enough to get that bounce off the second rail.
Good. No mistake this time. Absolute. Could have won the first, could have won the second. Didn't win either of them. Boards. So 2 breaks from the Americans, Jeremy, and both of them dry.
Yeah, the one's been missed by the Americans now 3 times, including the team match. So the break hasn't been on their side. You could see that arc on the one. The path initially was good, then it bent towards the pocket. And an absolute cupcake for Team Europe to get started. Is a difficult out, though, but they have a chance to tie the match. I'll tell you, a funny little first shot here. And it's one you got to sweat. But once they get past that.
Ooh, but he hasn't made that 2-ball. Oh, no way. No way. Oh. And the hand of apology goes up from David Alcaide. Filler looked embarrassed by that.
Yeah, you can say it's the commentator's curse, but did fluke the 7, but definitely has changed the complexion here of game number 4. This 2-ball not playable. And you can see right there a little flinch in the cue stick because these players know when they like it and when they don't. Tactically, this is something different, and that's why pool is so difficult. Oh wow, he shoved it in. You know, sometimes when the ball is sitting.
Stop is good. Really good chemistry between these two in their discussions and deliberations.
Yeah, absolutely they could. But 9-ball pool's a funny game. But what I like, of course, these two being 2 of the best to do it, balls from a little out of line. Oh, this stun is a little off. A little more distance maybe than he expected.
So they've seen it. And from 2-0 down, Filler and Alcaide, vastly experienced dribbles.
Well, it's not hard to see that Europe's been better with the one on the side, but now snookered on the blue 2. And I guess the beard is a trending thing now in Spain, right? First it was David Alcaide, and I saw Fran with the beard there. A little beginner beard there for Fran, but it'll do.
Team USA, it's your choice.
All right, he's kind of rolling the dice here, per se. Oh, he's going to love it. He's going to love it. All right, doesn't want to just roll up on the 3. That's always a bit more nervy, even though he had to get in. red 3, though. I tell you, cueing it off the rail with a little inside spin.
Shot, David. Remember, 4 matches in an opening night lead will already be gone. Okay, he has. Now, what's he got? Stage it was only delaying the inevitable of European victory. So it should.
Keep the cue ball off the rail for the 9 and your partner. This is where you didn't want to be, is near the cushion.
Extension.
But they've won this one. Nerves of steel from the 5-time United States Open champion, Shane Van. He's been involved in across those 19 appearances. But back to tonight, 3-all. They both need 2, and look how this is finishing for Fedor and Alcaide.
Yeah, you got to believe that, you know, if you keep seeing the one going at a high rate for Europe and not so high for America, it's really going to have a huge influence on this cup, but it may have a huge influence on day 1. I certainly like going above the 8. No reason not to. And it sets you up nice.
Capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, all the way back in March. As it leaves Germany, he wins it.
Yeah, perfect, really. Did fall hair straight. Guys in this event, but and most pool fans and pool players around the world would, but so much less stress.
Takes so much power. Wow.
Just a moment on the 9. Just a little tension at the end of the rack. Alcaide, of course, is already scratched into that. Nice, efficient rack from the US. The European pair respond in kind. And so Fedor and Alcaide get to the hill. Doubles going. Oh, he's dry again.
And I'll tell you, I know it's only day 1, Michael, but you said it a second ago, one of the best breakers, if not the best breaker ever. And I think he's taken away that advantage by playing it a little softer. And he just saw his partner, Fedor Gorst,
Do you think it goes? Yeah.
really unload on the rack, and he made.
Will that break from Van Boening be the last American shot in this doubles? And we've seen it time and time.
4 with the cue ball. Oh, he hit it sweet. He hit it really sweet. A little heavy on the speed, but like Fedor said, they always have the safety option. So America will get back to the table. Won't be a friendly position, but they are back at it. This cue ball will start to arc. Oh, he arced it too much.
And now it really could be the end. Alcaide. Joshua Fedor is back.
Gives a nice angle. Yeah, about here. A little, could have used a couple more inches, but still very.
doubles pairing, and they have beaten the two American giants, Fedor Gorst and Boening, by 5 racks to 3. It's another one on the board for Europe. They have an early 2-0 lead in the 2025 Mosconi.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you for playing for me. Thank you.
And the two rookies out enjoying the moment.
I love you.
Piers Laboute as well. He's looking like a Mosconi Cup veteran there, the way he's celebrating. And his pal Moritz Neuhausen will be joined.